FishingandHuntingUSA.com features the best gear from the best brands, including Martin Archery, Big John Sports, and much, much more. Plus the hottest baits from the best names. Moonshine Lures, quality super glow lures for salmon, trout, walleye, and striper. Big Weenie brand, featuring the hottest cut bait rig combos on the lake. Plus other great products from Morgan's Tackle, Slide Diver, and more. Stock up now at FishingandHuntingUSA.com, where the shipping is always free. On the western edge of New York State, 12 miles from where Niagara Falls drains into Lake Ontario, you'll find Wilson Harbor. With a population of under 6,000, it's a small town with a big reputation for incredible salmon fishing. Every spring, hundreds of anglers from near and far converge here for one of the largest salmon tournaments on the Great Lakes. Welcome to the Wilson Harbor Invitational. When we last left Wilson Harbor, over 70 boats had scattered across Lake Michigan in search of a big box of spring kings. The majority of them have been fishing here for days, preparing for this morning's main event.
The Wilson Harbor Invitational is a one-day shootout style event. We have a 6 a.m. shotgun start. We don't tell you how long you can fish, but you have to be at your weigh-in pre-check by 3 p.m. 6 rods maximum. You're going to weigh your 6 heaviest salmon, 10 points per fish, 1 point per pound. Largest score is going to walk away with a $25,000 payday, which is the biggest purse on the Great Lakes.
Among the teams chasing that big cash prize are Cold Steel. This 33-foot Egg Harbor sport fisherman out of Oswego is captained by Tom Burke. Workin' Bites. Captain Pat Rupp brings his 34-foot pursuit all the way from Northwest Michigan. iCrosser is a 27-foot sport craft hailing out of Pennsylvania and captained by Anthony Campanella. And Yankee Troller from Point Breeze, New York, this 10-meter Trojan is captained by Richard Hijecki. First up to the back of the boat is Team Workin' Bites.
Here's there. Heads up. Let's get back here to net.
Must have been bottom.
Good fish, Dan?
It's hard telling when you got. Yeah, it's a good one.
Oh yeah, I see him out there. Hey, Adam, slow it down 2 clicks. I did put a waypoint on there. Not that scattered anyway, but
Adam, will you be just kind of half-assed close to the shifters?
I did just speed it up too, up there. It's 2.6 on the surface speed. Heading into it. Yep.
That's a good king to kick things off for Workin' Bites, but the trick is going to be finding 5 more just like it. Over on Yankee Troller, they are already feeling the effects of the lingering winter season and talking about changing things up.
I don't think it'd be a bad idea to go grab Coles, and then we can just slide out off the plant.
That's nice.
Beat up on Lakers and hope for a couple king bites.
That's what I'm thinking.
All right. Let's switch up some lures.
Yeah. I think we keep running farther. You said if the wind does switch, you're screwed.
Meanwhile, they're hooked up and a bit tangled up on board the iCrosser.
If you're tangled in it, cut it. Here, switch sides with me, Brad.
But that doesn't stop them from landing this big king.
Don't just go fishing, go hunting underwater. With Ray Marine's superior high-fidelity chirp sonar vision, you'll never look at fishing the same again. You're already the predator above the water. Now go find your prey below it. Ray Marine. Visit raymarine.com to get in on the action.
When the tournament's on the line, the top teams turn to Dreamweaver lures, spoons, plugs, flies, meat rigs, and the Great Lakes' favorite rotator, the Dreamweaver Spin Doctor. Dreamweaver has what you need to hook up with the biggest fish and more of them. Use what the pros use and add Dreamweaver lures to your arsenal. Check out the latest colors and the full Dreamweaver line at dreamweaverlures.com. Welcome back to Wilson Harbor Invitational, the series. If you recall, it was the Cold Steel team who brought in one of the first fish earlier this morning. Unfortunately, it was a lake trout, which pretty much counts for nothing here at the Wilson. As this next fish nears the back of the boat, the Cold Steel crew is starting to sense a bit of a trend. Back on Yankee Troller, they switched up their presentation to lure in some coho, but this wasn't what they had in mind. In fact, the only thing more useless than a half-pound coho here would be a cute little brown trout. Check. The plan on Yankee Troller now seems to be find some fish they can throw in their cooler as opposed to fish that they're throwing back in the lake. Michigan team Workin' Bites got off to a good start with a 15-pound king earlier, but so far they're struggling to find anything close to matching that in size.
Look at the size of this guy.
Team iCrosser also has a nice king in the box, and as this fish comes into view, they start to realize that they just may be onto something.
I can't. That's all I have. I know, I'm trying to. I'm trying to play these waves. I don't know, he ain't 30, he's close to 20. No. Yeah, he's if he might make 20. Oh, he's 20. I don't know, he's just big.
Next time on Wilson Harbor Invitational, the series. Time is running out on the WHI fishing period. The long winter may have taken its toll on the overall fishing at this year's event, but there is still a $25,000 cash prize awaiting the winner. Join us for the weigh-in and the crowning of this year's Wilson Harbor Invitational champion.
Thing about beer is, sometimes you want to roll with the tide instead of getting pulled down. That's why Miller Lite keeps you afloat with the only 96-calorie Pilsner. Happy sailing. It's Miller time.
Inside you, there's an outside you. A you that finds your dinner by finding your dinner's dinner. you that isn't afraid to pick a fight with something that has a sword for a nose. This is for that you.